Hi there, it's Donna from Taffy Crafting, and today is 3D Thursday, and I have just made this box. This is actually a lid. This is made out of a piece of 12 by 12 paper. There is no glue on this. It is just made by a series of folds. I saw this pop up on YouTube, and it's supposed to be a 5-minute craft. It does take a little bit longer than that, but it is really good and super straightforward. Once you've done a couple of these, you've completely got the hang of it. It does take, however, 2 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. So you're looking at, if you've got 12 sheets of paper in a pack, it's going to make 6 boxes, but 6 big boxes. This is 4 and a quarter square and 2 and an eighth deep. It's a nice, well, this is the lid, but it will be quite a big box. So I've made that. Let me show you how straightforward it is. Now the only thing is I'm going to lift my camera because I've got such a big bit of paper, then it's going to be a little bit difficult to get into shot, but once I start folding it all up, and I'll do it nice and straightforward so that you, nice and slowly so that you can see. So this isn't a technique devised by me. This is something that I've seen online that I just wanted to have a go at, and I thought would be great for 3D Thursday. Now also for my 3D Thursdays is that I tend not to put things like sentiments or anything like that on my boxes or on my 3D projects. This is just about a technique. So I'm going to get my trimmer because this lid is made out of 12 by 12 with another sheet of 12 by 12 paper. We're going to trim this down to 1/8 of an inch on 2 sides. So I will trim this down. I've gone right off camera there. Trim this down to 11 7/8. I don't know if you can get all of this on camera, but I'm just trimming my paper down to 11 7/8 there. And then I'm going to turn it 90 degrees and do the same. So effectively what this is doing is trimming off 1/16 of an inch along all 4 sides, and that makes the box depth or the box width match. Right, let's get those bits out of the way. So the first thing we're going to do is fold it corner to corner on both sides. Now I would totally suggest take your time. So corner to corner, and then your finger down and then burnish it. And get the bone folder to do that. And then we're going to do that the other way as well. Corner to corner. Smooth it down and then fold across and fold across. So what we have is that. Now the next thing we're going to do is bring in all of these points up to the middle. I could have used better paper. My eyes are now going quite weird looking at all those stripes, but I picked this paper deliberately because I like it with the other paper. I'm just trying not to take any notice of those stripes. Bring this up to the middle. And then, oh, I've got to be able to find it. There we go. I don't recommend striped paper. And you could do this with any size of paper as long as it's square. And when you're making the lid, trim that down, or when you're making the base, whatever you're doing, trim it down by 1/8 of an inch on 2 sides. Right, now each of these corners is coming up to that first score line up there. And your bone folder gets a nice sharp fold. So each of these points going up to the first score line. So check where that first score line is and then bring your opposite point up there like that. And then the last one. I wouldn't recommend this with card. I think the card is too thick. I think you need nice quality paper like this. This is from the Sun Prints range that's in the annual catalogue. Finally, so as we bring this up here, that's our first score line, and that point comes up to that score line there, like that. So it is a bit tricky to see with the lines. I wish I'd chosen floral paper. So the point up to the first score line, and then the last one. I also think this is a project that's absolutely ideal for kids. I think they could make this. Now I've turned this over. This is going to be the bottom of the box. And what we're going to do along this point and this point opposite is that we are going to cut from the first score line up to the third score line. On this side first. So from that first score line, past the second, up to the third, and then the same next to it. Like that. Turn it around. So from your point, go to the first score line at the corner there and cut up to the third score line. So 1, 2, 3. And then the same on this side as well. Like that. So let's turn it round. This is the inside of our box. So here we're going to bring it over and then over. And each time I go over, I'm just going to burnish those and then I'm going to bring that over. And we're going to bring that over like that. And we're going to do that as well on the opposite side. Roll it up once and then up again. And burnish. Bring this over, just give it a burnish. All we're just trying to do is just reinforce that fold. And this one. So we've got those there like that. So what's going to happen is these will come over like that, and then this will come up and fold it over on that first fold and then push that down. Now you could glue that triangular flap there, but actually it does actually stay put. Turn it around so these form together the wall. Bring this up, whoops, fold that over and push that in like that. And then I just like to give that a really good burnish there like that. Now I probably will go back and just fold down those, stick down those there, but I'll do that afterwards. Now what we need to do is get this to fit on here. So remember, this one was slightly smaller than that. And look how beautifully it fits. Oh, just got that corner stuck there. It fits like an absolute glove. that's got to be the nicest fitting box I've ever made. Now I'll let you in on a secret. You may have spotted it while I was folding, that some of my folds were a little bit off. They weren't quite central, and I thought, I'm just going to roll with this. But it's come out really well. I wish I had some treats that I could put in here, but when I buy treats, they don't stay in the house for very long. But that is a good size box. Really is a good size box. You could perhaps get a jewellery box in there, some makeup. You know, I can put gifts like sellotape in here. You know, because I like to gift sellotape. I can't now find any sellotape in my drawers. What else have I got here? I've got some Stampin' Up! Ink that fits in there. You know, all sorts of things. I've always got stuff hanging about. You know, there's 101 different things you can fit in that box. A good size. Now, at the moment, we've got the mini catalogue that's just gone live. Because we do this in July, we bring out a Christmas catalogue. It's not just Christmas things in here, but there is some nice Christmas paper. Let me just find the page for all the Christmas paper. So we've got Santa Express, Painted Christmas. I'm sure we had that a little while ago. Painted Christmas. We've got some gnomes on there. Sweetest Christmas. You know, you could make out of a pack of these 6 really good size boxes. So if you are interested in receiving a copy of this, please let me know and I can send it on to you. But you do need to be in the UK for me to send it over to you. You could decorate that with ribbon if you wanted to. You do get the score marks on there, so that will be nice to have some sort of sentiment on there, you know, in whatever shape that you want. So that's my project for 3D Thursday. There is a blog post that goes with it, but it will be very difficult for me to put all of the directions on there, so it will just direct you back to here. But it will put all of the product measurements, product details on there. So if you've liked this video and you've not come across me before, please give my video a like. Come and subscribe would be even nicer. And I look forward to seeing you all again. Tomorrow is Fun Fold Friday. It's my favourite day of the week. So it's Fun Fold Friday. No idea what I'm going to make yet. That's something I need to decide as soon as I press stop on this video. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.